And welcome. We
Well, hell.
are the we're the Cyberpunk Caravan. I quit. I'm going home. I give up. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. I know who we are. We do one shots, we do mini campaigns, we do long running campaigns. If it's CTRPG, we pretty much like to do it all. Today we are playing Cyberpunk, specifically Cyberpunk Red, because they absolutely made an amazing system out of this. It is the perfect sequel, I guess, to the original Cyberpunk tabletop game. But it's so much fun, and I have an amazing cast with me here today. But before we get to that, I do have just a few announcements to go through, as you do, which I should have memorized by now, but I don't. All right. On Saturday, I know I said that we had a Pathfinder game, but that day is currently TBD. Not entirely sure what we're going to do. It might end up canceled. Unfortunately, life is what it is. But if you follow us on Twitter or you're in the Discord, obviously you'll be the first ones to find out. On Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have no stream, but we will be doing things in the Discord, doing non-streamed games, possibly doing community games. Whatever it is, we're just going to hang out and relax. Next Thursday, we have a game that I'm so looking forward to, a game of Savage Borderlands, which is a Savage Worlds game with a Borderlands sprinkling on it. Rumor has it that one of the sirens has been kidnapped, and a bunch of mooks get to go and try and rescue her. Should be fun. After that, we return to our regularly scheduled programming with Pathfinder, with Lancer, with more Pathfinder, and all that good stuff. You will notice the character arts that you have here in front of you. These wonderful, not only these pieces, but the tokens that go with them. They were made in HeroForge.com. It is a fantastic website. You can make hyper customized miniature models. They're adding new stuff all the time. In fact, they just added the ability to include banners. They added movement poses. They added runes that you can add to weapons, clothing, and armor. And they added jester outfits, along with a bunch more stuff. But that's what I remember off the top of my head. I don't write this stuff down. What do you think? I'm a professional? Yeesh. But I think that's pretty much it. I think we just blew through those announcements. Unless I'm forgetting anything. I take the silence as a no. All right.
Glad to help.
Why don't I kick some music off and give all of my wonderful cast here and introduce themselves and the characters that they're playing today. Starting from left to right with Kyle.
Ooh, I'm first tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. I am going to be playing Ice Cube. Ice Cube. I'm a med tech, and I am along for this crazy ride with my pet cat, Sasha.
Yeah.
Good name for cat now.
Brings us over to Tessa.
Hey, I play Yo-Yo Bandicoot. She is a rocker boy who is out in search of her sister. We're just doing what we gotta do to survive, and apparently tonight it's hunting down some nomads.
Yeah, as you do. Over to Zach.
Hi, I am playing Icarus. He is a nomad, but not one of those nomads. And our whole objective is to drive fast and kick some ass.
And not die. Not dying would be good. That part's
That's
optional. All right. I
that
see.
part's optional. If you go down and become a legend, it's cool. If you don't, then you fucked up.
And then last but not least, coming in at the literal last second to save our bacon, Aubrey.
Hi, I am Aubrey, and I will be playing Chelsea, your local, solo. I am here to make some money, I guess.
I mean, as good of a reason as any.
Please.
All right. Well, of course, I'm Andrew, your games master for the evening and for most evenings, and I'm excited for this. This is gonna be fun. And if you saw the first game of Cyberpunk last night, you would notice that this is a almost immediate continuation. Let's get over to the proper screen. Get the proper music going. Please read this one. I don't know why, but this song just doesn't want to play. There it goes.
Playing for me.
It took me forever. All right. Oh no, that was the wrong song. Damn it. That's
I
good
like
enough.
that song.
All right. So, whether the four of you have known each other for a while, or you are just meeting here at the edge of Night City, you all see a very similar sight. The beacon that is this city, the illumination, the neon lights, the hum of life inside. A direct contrast to everything out here in the desert, in the Badlands. Now, you would all have. I mean, existing in this world, you would know that the sky is a perpetual shade of red. Almost always. Being good 20 plus years after the last Corpo War, life has started to return to some semblance of normality. But we're not quite there yet. Supply chains are still rare and absolutely wrought with pirates. One of the main things is that cell phone signals, while before the war spanned the world wide, now, unless you're inside a city or another vastly populated area, your signal is spotty at best. Nothing new is really had these days. That means that mechanics, nomads, scrappers, people that can piece together, rebuild from the old, and give it function again, are in high demand. The world is changing, recovering. And one key fact to always keep in mind is that none of you are here to save the world. You're here to save yourselves. Whatever good or bad you do in the process, that's up to you. But as you all stand there, the purple police barring the way into the city, not letting anyone pass without proper identification or enough money to buy them off, realize that you're at an impasse. You're so close. Feet from stepping inside of Night City's walls. But just can't quite get there. You hear a commotion from not too far away. It doesn't quite sound like a fight, but definitely aggravated yelling. Eventually, you'd see two limos pull off back onto the main road, head towards you, honk loudly to get past anyone that doesn't step out of the road quick enough, and are immediately granted access into the city. Behind them, another car, a older, armored personnel carrier, starts to pull out onto the road, turning the opposite direction, away from the city. They'd stop for just a moment. Driver rolls down the window. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be looking for a decent payday, would you?
Then I am always looking for decent payday.
Is it enough to get me in the city?
Should be.
And always looking for a couple bucks to rub together. So,
How's a couple €1,000 sound?
Yeah, that'll keep the car running.
Good.
Be allergic to cats, do you?
No, dogs, cats. Always something with these. Anyways, come on, get in.
Come along, Sasha.
Sasha's already close behind and just leaps onto the back of your jacket, claws in, and just climbs up.
I'm on emergency rations.
I hope you're not referring to Sasha. Sasha will eat you.
Heard lots of stories about how, savage cats can be, so I'd believe it.
Fair.
I will follow Mr. Cube into the car.
One by one, you'd get to the vehicle, notice that it is absolutely lined with bullet holes, looking fairly fresh. Seated inside is a driver, older gentleman, early 40s probably, salt and pepper hair, very rough, scarred skin. And sitting in the back, underneath a retracted machine gun turret, would be a younger man, maybe late 20s, early 30s. Looks a tad bit of Asian descendants. The individual in the back would wave at you, open the door. I hope that you all know how to fight.
Yeah, I could do one thing, and that is usually fight. So, good on
Did
that
you make
end.
it this far without knowing how?
I mean, technically, yes, you can. I do the opposite of fight.
Loving?
That is also true, but more the fixing of the fighting.
Loving's a different cat.
Yeah. I gotta ask though. Who did you make really angry?
What do you mean?
I meant our hopefully new employer. He did notice the
Sorry.
bullet holes, right?
Sorry, he'd reach over, hold his hand up to you. Victor.
Chelsea.
I was thinking.
Yo, nice to meet you. Who's your gunner?
That's Son. He's a pretty crack shot with that thing. So,
Doing real names or street names? I need to know. I mean, it's cool either way.
whatever name you want to give, I don't particularly care.
Ivan Ilyevich Ivanovich.
I'll stick with eyes.
Yes, that's why his eyes cubed. Get it? Eyes cubed.
So, I was alone originally. We were part of convoy. As he's saying this, he gets back onto the road and starts gunning it away from Night City. There was 10 of us. Close to 50 guards. All people hoping to get into Night City once we arrived. But someone ratted us out, I think. I don't really know. We stopped for rest just outside of one of the small cities out here. Come morning, we're still getting everything packed up, getting ready to hit the road again. And we got ambushed. They took out 2 of the trucks before anyone was even able to start returning fire. We got out of there, saw 3 other trucks escape. Don't know what happened to the rest. Mr. JP Stilts, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. That's freaking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
We love you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm headed back. There's a bunch of cargo back in those trucks that we need. That's your ticket to a payday. But just as important, at least to me anyways, if there's any survivors, I want to get them out.
You wouldn't be opposed if we keep one of those trucks, maybe?
I don't care what you do with them.
Yes.
Just wants what's inside of them and maybe the people who were with them.
Honestly, I just want the people. None of those people deserve to be captured, whatever the hell's happening to them. Every box we can get is just more of a payday.
Well, if the people are there and they are injured, I am perfectly the person to be along with.
Oh, good. Well, we got at least a day and a half of driving, so I don't know if any of you need to catch some sleep before morning, but I don't particularly feel like stopping.
I mean, I'll catch some sleep whenever I can, so you know.
Alright. There might still be some energy drinks, some jerky, snacks back there. Last group, they like their junk food.
Said energy drinks, I'm on it. Like what on guys? Just there.
You happen to see some kibble back there? Let me know. Sasha really likes kibble. Not so big on the jerky, but the kibble is good.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised. That's a weird bunch.
I mean,
I
don't
found
people live
some.
off of night kibble in city? Night city kibble. Yes, there's whole lifestyle based on it.
I think it's just called pet play, dude.
No, I'm pretty sure I remember reading in magazine the kibble lifestyle is all the nutrients you need in a single bowl, but you don't need milk or anything with it. Just
I think throws the bag of kibble at him.
oh, thank you.
Yes,
It doesn't actually hit him. He catches it.
That's fine. I was trying to tell you I found some. She kept talking.
Well, is what I do. Well, one of the things I do is talk. I mean,
I've noticed.
Oh,
what else are you supposed to do with the long gaps of silence?
Think?
Listen to music.
Yes.
Sleep.
Also, yes.
Sleep is good.
Clean your weapons.
Listen to more music.
Fix the car.
Write some music.
Sleep.
You're all boring.
So,
Your face is boring.
I've been told that many times, in fact. Usually by prettier people.
you know they have stuff for that now, right? Like you can. That's a thing you can fix.
Oh, absolutely. I am well aware of the body sculpting and the implants and the
Well, no, if they're
chem
fixing that.
skin.
There's always fixing.
So,
So,
I mean,
I hate to
what's
ask,
you give
because not everyone always super out with this kind of information, but brings you all to Night City.
Eddie's.
Yeah, better that. You know, the whole
Yeah.
become a Night City legend sounds nice. I need money, and I can't go back to where I came from.
Ah, there it is.
finding my sister.
I guess if you really want to get technical, Eddie's for revenge.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What about you, Catman? You?
Oh, I like that one. I might have to start using that one. No one ever seems to laugh at the ice cube. I thought it was funny. Sasha thought it was funny, but maybe I'll become Catmandu.
Thought it was funny the first time, but I think it's been about 30 times since like I joined up with y'all that I heard it, and it's kind of stopped being funny.
I think it's one of those things because you have to explain it in order for it to be funny. So it just kind of
no longer funny.
yeah, it just kind of loses its jam.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I can understand that.
But I mean, now that I get it, I mean, I still kind of like ice. Like you gotta like cute. Like, you gotta roll with it.
Because it's 3 eyes.
Yes, yes.
Not to be confused with a rapper.
Long ago,
A what?
long ago.
That was out of character.
So the city, man.
Yes, Night City. Big,
Why-
bright place.
Why you going in it?
It has answers to questions that I have.
Of what sort of variety?
Well, I would like to know who it is who betrayed my family and stabbed them in the back while I was away at medical school. When I returned to my clan's where its convoy was supposed to be, I found only some burnt out husks and very little blood trail. And those tire tracks all led this way. So, and I understand if you have something you need, if with enough eddies or enough pull, you can find it in Night City.
So they say.
Is the myth, after all.
Well, all of that, I'd say that you're in the right place. Hell of a city back there. And
About that. What's our chances looking like that we're actually gonna get back to it?
I guess that depends. If we can get in quiet, get what we need, and get out, shouldn't be too bad. If we get caught, end up in a firefight, that depends how good of a shot you are.
And did I just miss where you said about how many are waiting, or was that just bing, talked on over?
Sorry, how many what?
Yeah, people, things we've got waiting for us.
Oh, he doesn't know. They could all be dead for all he knows.
No, like to go against us. Like,
Yeah, same thing. They had no
okay,
idea.
they can all be sweet. All right.
Yeah.
They could be all dead for all you know.
So unfortunately, we could find the trucks, and they are empty, and everyone is gone.
Could be. I'm gonna try not to think about that though. Some of those, most of those, were some really good people. Anyways, you get some rest if you can. First lights, or I guess first sign of danger, let you all know and wake you up. Also, thanks.
Always happy to help throw a prize.
Yeah, isn't everybody?
Just opened with it. There were people who needed possible medical assistance.
All right.
Isaac will take a hat out of his small bag, cover his eyes with it, and just out.
Chelsea will pull her goggles down and kick back and act like she's asleep, but is not actually going to be asleep.
On
Okay.
hell no. Yo-Yo's gonna try and find what brief radio station she can with her scanner. Any sort of musical output that she can. Even if it's just, the old rappers of old. She'll just watch the road with them.
Okay. The hours would pass. Those of you that are maybe not fully asleep or intentionally staying awake would absolutely hear a low conversation between your driver and your gunner about how there's probably no one left. How if this starts looking like a suicide mission, that the best thing to do is just turn and run. And how they kind of wish that they had just not taken this job. But eventually, the sun would rise. You'd hear Victor call out to you. Alright, rise and shine back there. We're about half a day out from the site of the attack. They could honestly be anywhere though, so you don't mind watching out for snipers, trucks, gunners, anything. Greatly appreciated.
Sure. Yup.
Mm.
Give me a sec.
Do the thing, where you stretch and like crack your neck.
Yeah.
And Chelsea will reach into her bag and everything and pull out her assault rifle just in case.
Isaac would damn near pop almost every joint in his body.
Alright. You also absolutely turn on the radio, cranking it up to not quite 11, maybe 10 and a half. And everyone that would like to keep an eye out, make a perception check, please.
Need to add this in the Spotify playlist.
It does. There we go.
First rolls of the game.
We have to be too busy petting Sasha.
very impressive 0. For everyone that doesn't know, the way that your luck points work, you can add as many of your luck points as you want before rolling, and it just adds a flat bonus of that amount to that roll. So if you have 6, you're welcome to add all 6. Sorry, what'd you say?
So how do you get them back?
Each session. So for us, not at all. But
I see.
Icarus and Chelsea, the two of you, probably the most combat oriented of the small group of you, have your eyes peeled, watching the sands as the temperature starts to rise more and more, sitting in what is little more than just a armored metal box with wheels. You can see where this would pretty quickly turn into an oven. It's about another 2 hours before you see the first signs of other people. You see plumes of dust kicking out just over top of the ridge, just out of sight. The sign of at least one other vehicle.
I would like to point it out.
Sun would immediately be there next to you, just staring out. Victor, that doesn't look like the trails the other trucks were leaving. That looks too new. Alright.
Think in trouble?
Hope not.
Out here, there's always trouble.
Still, you better get that gun ready, son. He'd slide over, undo the hatch, and not quite extend the machine gun up and out of the top of the truck, but just have it at the ready. Over the next couple hours of driving, multiple times you would see trucks just positioned up on the edge of the dunes, its occupants just sitting there, watching you drive by. A few of them wave, all of them stare.
If they wave, they get like a small, like little wave back.
We would absolutely wave back.
Icarus does whatever is acceptable of a nomad.
I don't like this. I don't know if I told you this before, but it was nomads that hit us.
No?
Feel like you failed to mention that.
Did you think it was flying ducks?
Are there ducks that don't fly?
I would assume so. There are lots of birds that don't fly.
Not anymore.
Just not a penguin.
It could have been a solo. It could have just been a ragtag group. Could have been some street thugs. Could have been a gang. Could have
No.
been
The
Miltech.
wastelands? In the wastelands.
Yeah,
the
no.
Badlands.
Especially this far out of the city.
Yeah, they
But,
had
you know.
rockets, they had machine guns. They were ready.
Icarus just shrugs. Could be anything. You never know what you're going to find out here.
It's safe to say if you're coming across someone that heavily armored, they're nomads.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just pointing out the ice cubed over there that it could have been anything.
You do realize I am from Nomad Clan, don't you? Just because I went to school and learned other things besides how to perform surgery under the hood of cars doesn't mean that I am not a nomad at heart. I understand things. I have spent my fair share of time here in the Badlands, between cities.
Either way, just keep your eyes out. Shouldn't be too much longer till we hit the site of the attack. We're lucky they just salvaged it and moved on.
Did you say are just waiting, Meru?
What's that?
I said, how many of them did you say are just waiting, like on the side of the road?
You passed by probably 20 different trucks. Maybe 3 to 5 passengers apiece. Not super uncommon, because there's a bunch of different nomad families out here.
So they technically could just be having a Sunday meetup. Yeah, so it's alright.
Yeah. Well, you pass about 2 more hours before finally seeing the remnants of what was a very heavily armored, very heavily manned caravan. The black smoke still very softly pouring up from some of them. All of them littered with bullet holes. Bodies still now moved off to the side of the road, but still just lying out there in the sun. The backs of each of these trucks, the ones that weren't destroyed at least, you can see the hatches opened.
It's ready for an ambush.
Victor bring the car to a stop, a good 50 or so meters away from the actual site of the wrecked caravan. Damn it. Alright. Voting time. Do we think there's anything left in there? Or we just look for tracks and see where they went to?
We should check, just in case. I mean, if anything, and it is an ambush, we can keep one alive and ask them some questions. Nicely.
There's also the possibility that someone who was injured did not expire and they are seeking shelter in the back of one of the trucks. In which case, leaving them would be a sure death sentence.
Alright. I'll step on the gas again. Driving closer and closer. Keeping an eye out on all the dunes and all the rocks nearby. Coming to a skidding stop. You know, pull out a handgun. Hop out of the truck.
All right, Sasha dear. Daddy
All right.
needs to go to work. Go wait in the back there.
Alright. Anyone else?
Yeah, I hopped out.
Hop out, have my gun at the ready, safety flipped off, and kind of just checking my corners.
Okay.
I'd actually like to be keeping an eye out opposite of our Victor son.
One more time?
So I'd like to be keeping an eye out opposite of Victor's son.
Oh, his name is S-U-N. Son.
Oh. Gotcha. Like, and that's my son. Like, all right, gotcha. Jeez, no name.
Sure, we heard you. Damn.
Christ. You know, he can only look in so many directions so many times before he's gonna miss something. So,
Yeah, he
with
is.
my amazing keen sight,
He is up on the machine gun, like locked and loaded, ready to go.
I'll just try and keep an eye open.
If you'd all like to make another perception check, you're more than welcome to.
Oh. There you go. Amazing.
Yeah.
I did so well, and then I sucked. There's 3 nat ones in a row.
We're just getting them out of the way.
Lies, and you know it.
You'd all step out, absolutely scanning the now blazing hot horizon, catching the occasional movement of just the wind, like whipping up a cloud of dust. You'd hear the very occasional sound of an engine loudly revving. No one seems to pop out, not seem to be any ambush waiting for you. As Victor would go from car to car, looking through the driver's and passenger seats, and then checking the back, each and every single one. What are the rest of you doing?
Looking for signs of where anybody might have gone from here. Really looking for tire tracks, things like that.
Ooh. I believe that. I feel tire tracks still fall under tracking.
I would like to harass Ice Cube for an eye wash, as all the sand is down in my eyes.
Just a nice saline scrub.
Yep. I don't have the robot eyes.
I mean, I can certainly give you one, but perhaps we wait until we get back in the truck.
Alright. Chelsea's you kind of starts just triangulating of where you see some of yesterday's tracks coming from, and just judging by the angle that most of them seem like they went. The wind has absolutely done its damnedest to erase a lot of the evidence, but
Mm-hmm.
you have a pretty good idea of at least the direction that they went off. From the very back of the caravan, the last of the armored trucks, you hear the door just slam shut. Damn it. Nothing. They went through here, grabbed every little bit of gear they could. There's nothing left.
Well, I at least have a heading for us, and I point in the direction I think the tracks are headed. Believe they went that way.
Good. Yeah. Why don't we, at mid-sentence, there would be a echoing pop, and then the zip of a long-range rifle shot. I try to remember which song to play, and roll the very first attack roll of the game. Ooh, that's not the one I wanted, but that'll work. Roll a d4 or d6, because there are 6 of you. This is going on to Sun. A 5 I don't think is going to do it, even with the bonuses. 5, 13, yeah, no. At this range, that is unfortunately going to miss, if just barely, and it just zings off the edge of the armored personnel carrier that Sun is partially sticking out of. And I am going to throw us into just the smallest bit of combat. No need to roll. Rolls for everyone.
What is up with that waste of a friggin'?
It's so green. Oh, look at my other nat 1.
Well, Yo-Yo, as you hear this shot ring out, you see Victor duck down and start scrambling to get behind one of the trucks. What would you like to do?
I think I shall also jump down since my head was sticking out in the same vehicle that just got whizzed by a bullet. However, can I even see where it came from?
Make another perception check.
That hasn't been great at these. My eyeballs are supreme. I mean, they're preem.
They are preem.
Oh, hey, they're preem!
Oof. Yeah.
They're pretty preem.
You just follow the trajectory back. Your eyes have to scan for a moment, but right there at the base of one of those tall outcroppings of rocks, you see just the momentary glint of a scope.
I'm gonna essentially like point it out to Sun. Be like, I don't know if that's friend or foe, but it shot, so I'm assuming that's a foe.
Definitely a foe.
How far away did you say it was? I'm sorry.
You're looking at a little over 100 meters away.
Oh yeah, that's way further than my pistol can even make it.
You could.
Right.
You're looking at a difficulty value of 30, though.
Yeah, that's a waste of bullets out here. That's what that really is.
Fair?
So I'll just try and signal to the others, like eyeballs, and like point in the direct,
Absolutely.
point them out.
Absolutely. Brings us down to eyes.
Okay, well, I have definitely not getting out there. Yeah, gonna basically drop behind cover of one of these trucks.
Yeah? Anything else?
That's all I'm doing.
All right.
No?
Chelsea.
Exactly how far away are they?
Little over 100 meters.
A little over 100 meters. And I was looking up during this time of like what it meant to aim.
There's a -8 to the shot, but it lets you specifically target the head or held item or target the legs. Otherwise, it's considered a body shot.
Can I take a shot before ducking behind cover? I
Absolutely.
don't know how many actions I have in my turn.
You have an action and a move.
Cool. And for assault rifle, that's shoulder arms?
Assault rifle should be... should be shoulder arms, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
20.
That's a 20, yeah.
Do you know what the rate of fire is for a...
For the basic rifle, It does not say. I'm
Settings, maybe. Oh, description. It sure doesn't. Give me just 1 second while I look this
It
up.
does have a damage button.
Assault rifle rate of fire is 1 unless you're firing it on auto fire.
Perfect, thank
Yeah.
you.
I think I
Yep.
just popped a shot.
A 20 at this range. An assault rifle will absolutely hit.
For 15.
15 damage. The armor's going to soak some of that, but a majority of that's going to go through. Nice hit. You hear a scream of pain and can just kind of catch the edge of a conversation being shouted in between a couple different individuals.
And then I will take cover. I am not a gonk. I don't want to stay out here.
Icarus.
Well, everything I have is super close range, so this isn't great for me. Do I know where the shot came from?
Yeah, it was pointed out.
Okay. Does it look like any of these trucks work?
Some of them look like they're in better condition than others, but you'd have to get up and physically do some diagnostic work.
That is fine. I would like to move to the best looking truck. And then see.
Yeah. I believe that would be a land vehicle tech roll.
Yeah. If I can find any of the things.
Should be in the middle of your technical skill section. Just running up to the first one when it looks like it simply got filled with some bullets, wasn't hit by an explosion or anything, pop the hood up. Everything looks where it should be. It's not pouring smoke. There's not any immediately apparent damage.
Oh, I was just going to try to start it.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, because now I have to look up where vehicles go. If I don't find it in the next 10 seconds, however, we're just going to make it up.
Oh, do you mean where they go?
Hot wiring, specifically.
Oh.
Hotwire. Joys of not knowing how a game fully works.
I do wish I didn't follow the instructions and have so much in first aid and had some in land vehicle tech, but I didn't know what I was doing. This disappoints me.
Yeah, it's fine. Just roll your roll. I'll take a 13. It does start to turn over as you go through the process of bypassing the starter, but not quite there.
Okay, that's my turn.
The other rifleman is going to take a shot. I think all of you are under cover at the moment. At 2, is going to be eyes. That's... No, that's even lower than the first one. Second shot is just going to, again, just plink off against the armor that you're ducked down behind. Sun is going to pull out the machine gun and just start opening fire in that direction. And Victor is going to use that covering fire just to start moving from truck to truck, getting closer to the vehicle that you all came here in. Back to the top of the round of Yo-Yo. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually the first rifleman who's on the top of the round. 6 is going against a 3, which is going to put it against Chelsea. That is an 8 plus 8 plus 5. A 20 is going to hit. For 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 total damage, which I think your armor just negates.
Yeah, the body, because it's what, 11 of 11, so does that...
Your body will go down to 10.
Cool.
But now we're over to Yo-Yo.
Yeah. I'm just gonna still try and play the eyes at this point. So we have the one main shot who's trying to sneak up our ass because this seems way too singularly focused. I want to look around and see who else is
Go for it.
out there.
You back kind of the direction that Victor is heading up. There are a handful of dunes that just rise up and down, almost like waves of sand. And you catch just a momentary glimpse of movement that immediately ducks back down behind the dunes.
I will try and get Victor's attention. Really anyone that looks at me, I'm gonna do the same, eyes and then point in the back, where I saw the movement. I don't think anything that I have at the moment is going to heal. Actually, I'll just take my gun and shoot in the general. I want to say the general direction, but where I saw them go down.
Okay.
Just so everyone else is aware that danger in that area in case they didn't see me.
Perfect. Nice.
All right. I saw which truck Icarus got into.
You would. It would be about the middle truck.
Okay. I'm going to mad dash across the open space, serpentining, and then I'm going to slide up under the vehicle, and with my cyber arm, I'm going to activate my tech scanner. And I am going to attempt to start the truck from out here.
Yeah. I believe that would actually be an electronics roll.
Okay. A second. So I gotta expand that one. Yeah, I can do that.
Electronics / security.
Security tech. Yep. And I get a +2 for this.
As you hear it starting to rev to life, as this thing's just been baking out in the sun for the past couple days, just left to sit and probably rust away. It does try to start initially, and you just slide out, give that extra boost, and in front of your eyes there, Icarus, it would rev to life.
And then you hear from under the floorboards. You hear the thump of like the mechanic's thump of, "You're good to go."
All right. Brings us over to Chelsea. They took a pot shot at you.
They did, and I will return. This part of me is like, is it worth trying to just go full auto or whatever it is? I don't know. Think they might be a little bit too far away.
For full auto at this range with an assault rifle, looking at a difficulty value of 25.
Oh yeah, but I'm just gonna take a pot shot back at them and then get back down behind cover.
Go for it.
That is a 17.
17's unfortunately not gonna do it.
Yeah, that's fine. More of just to try and keep their heads down, get them to keep their heads down more than anything, so that the people with the trucks may not get bothered as much.
Gotcha. Brings us down to Icarus.
I'd like to quickly use my interface plug to connect to the truck, and
no problem.
I'm going to attempt to run these people over.
Yeah, you just start heading off that direction towards the rifleman.
Yep.
Gotcha.
If possible, like slumping in the seat a bit. I still want to see, but maybe not.
Hopefully not get shot.
Yeah!
It's like
I've heard it's really bad for your health.
Incredibly.
And bullets are expensive, but they sort of lose value once they've been in you.
That depends who you are, honestly.
That's true.
But yeah, you can absolutely, between your action and your move, close the distance and just get up onto the rifleman. Eyes, were you hanging to the bottom of the truck or just started it and then just rolled out?
Oh, I just started it and just like went super narrow, like underneath it, so it can just roll over me.
Perfect.
He said he did the mechanic thump. You're good to go. So I went.
I have no interest in being dragged through the desert.
I can't hear you. I'm already gone.
Yeah. Well, the first rifleman is going to go. And at extreme close range is going to try to pepper you. I just remembered that cover does make a difference. As soon as I can remember what the cover rules are. I'm so sorry. We're all definitely trying to learn this game.
I was like, oh, hey, there's a suppressive fire action. I should have used that.
Yeah, I just go look at the PDF and say, what is an action?
Cover. I see cover health.
Fire, explosives. No, went all the way into melee.
We will definitely find it eventually. For the moment. Oh, page 182. Taking cover. You are considered doing cover if you're fully behind something that could stop a bullet. Absolutely are.
If they shoot this engine block and kill this car, I'm doing more than running them over.
It looks like they just have to they physically can't shoot you, they have to shoot the cover. Good to know. All right. Well, that one has no choice but to stand and try to take a shot at you through the glass. Not getting through the metal, but try to get through the glass anyways. Raise the difficulty level of the shot. A 4, a 12, makes it a 17. At this range, absolutely it hits. 3, 4, 7, 9 damage, which I think your armor is also just going to stop.
Yep.
So drop the value of your body armor by 1. Should be down to 10.
Yep.
And that's him. To Yo-Yo.
Me. Did anyone check on that guy coming up on the back?
No.
Alright, how far away is that one?
40 meters, maybe? 30? Less than 40, so between 30 and 40.
Is that within pistol range?
Oh, yeah. That's going to put your difficulty value at 25.
I don't know what that means, but
The D20 plus your shooting skill.
I can aim, right? What is...
Aim is a -8 to the shot, but it lets you try to target the head.
Oh, gotcha. I don't need to aim. Let's just...
You can throw your luck points into it.
Part of me wants to shoot and part of me wants to keep looking just because I'm worried. But hell, let's just shoot him. Fuck it. Go! Huh.
It's going to kick up a pile of sand, and that whatever movement was back there has absolutely stopped and dropped to the ground for as much cover as possible. Alright, brings us to eyes.
I don't like being laying out here in the open, so I'm going to kick up off the ground, which is a martial arts move. 179. Yep. It is a DV 13 versus a martial arts roll.
Please don't critically fail this. Just got
So I just hop up. It doesn't cost me an action to hop up. And I'm going to run and dive in the back of the next truck.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Chelsea.
So I was actually reading through this. My solo ability, combat awareness. I am going to use that for sure. Because it says I can use it anytime during combat.
Okay.
I am going to put a point in for a rank 1 in precision attack, which gives me +1 with all of my attacks.
Very handy.
Very handy. So I am going to, and then we're gonna do some covering fire.
Ooh, you'd love to see
Where
it.
did that go?
Suppressing fire?
Suppressing fire. Yep. I think.
Suppressing fire works out to 25 meters.
25 meters? Then never mind. I'm just gonna take a shot.
Go for it.
Also, are there people coming up from behind us?
There
Making
are.
sure. Yo-Yo, did you mention that
Oh
loudly?
yeah. Mentioned
Cool,
it, and then took a shot in that direction.
Okay, cool. Can I actually turn around and I will take a I will those are within like 40 feet?
They're under 40. They're just
Okay.
inside of 30.
Cool.
So for assault rifle, you're looking at difficulty value 13, because that is your sweet spot.
13. Yep. And if I were to go full auto.
Uses 10 bullets, and it uses your auto fire skill instead of your shoulder weapon skill.
Up there, the exact same for me.
Perfect.
+1 to that as well. That is the 15.
Yeah, roll 2d6. That is... You beat it by 2, so that is 12 damage. The first one is just... The first bullet, maybe, is enough to start popping through the armor, but then is just riddled with more screams of pain, a full string of profanities tossed in your direction. But that one is severely hurt.
Yep.
Good there, where you are?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Icarus, you are within ramming distance.
Awesome, because that's what I'm gonna do.
Ramming. Whenever you want to drive the vehicle into something, be it a pedestrian or a piece of cover.
Yep.
Both your vehicle
66.
and the pedestrian / piece of cover take 6d6 damage.
And we all get whiplash.
Definitely
And you
has
all
to.
have to go to court later.
Can't take me to court if he's dead.
So he needs to roll a DV13 dodge check. Or sorry, evasion check. It would help if I had their stats separate, but I don't. Evasion is a 6. Two plus evasion of 6 plus reflex of 6 is a 14. He is going to dive out of the way. Your vehicle just roars, barely missing him.
Okay.
That's your movement, I do believe.
Is that a move? Is that...
Yeah.
You made the vehicle go vroom vroom?
Because your move is replaced by the vehicle's move.
Right. But then I tried to ram him.
Yeah, it's just
Is
your
that...
movement. Unless you want it to be your action.
No. I'll try to shoot him with my very heavy pistol.
Yeah. At this range, the pistol, you're looking at a DV of 15. That's a hit.
Not name shot.
Yeah, 13 is enough to just drop him. Also, I think
Shit.
pistols... I think a heavy pistol might be rate of fire, too. Or did you say very heavy pistol?
Very heavy.
Oh, yeah, that's rate of fire 1.
Yeah, it can't be concealed. It's big. It's a D-Eagle, basically.
So he dives out of the way, starts to get to his feet, bringing his rifle to bear onto you, and just takes the hand cannon to the chest.
That's my turn.
All right, the other rifleman. He's going to have to make this an aimed shot against you inside the truck. So roll high. That makes it a 12 at this range with a rifle. It's a miss. Nope, it's just going to plink off the armor of the truck. And then he's going to start sprinting off from his cover towards not any of you.
Reaction, give him the finger.
Yo.
It's not my turn, but later.
Wait, me?
Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't hear my name. Sorry. And then there was just silence. I was like, wait, I think he said my name.
Talking to me?
Are you talking to me? I would like to do another scan. Pretty, please.
I will let you know that there are 2 individuals over there, but there is nothing else to see.
Okay. So it's just those people still moving up on us.
One of them was lit up by Chelsea. The other one has moved into a position to start firing.
And they're still far away from me, aren't they?
They are 30 meters. So, DV 25.
Yeah, that's fine. We can attack.
You have luck that you can pour into any roll.
I do. But feel like it's not necessary.
Okay.
We'll see if that continues to be the fact. I just can't hit anything. It's okay.
Yeah, 13's not quite going to do it.
You know what? She just like waves the gun around in the air a little bit.
All right.
Can I? Oh gosh. I just want to use my cyber audio suite because it sounds super fun to do. And with the I think with the audio recorder, I just want to like play back just like the sounds of like the rat-a-tat-tat and like face it in their direction. I know it's not going to do anything. I just want to scare them. Like, come out of your hole, you little shits.
Perfect. The sounds of gunfire mixed in with Sun's own gunfire is definitely an intimidating sound. Alright.
So I jumped in the back of this truck. Is there a way into the driving compartment of this truck?
Yeah, you can just climb on up.
Okay, excellent. I would like to try to start this particular truck.
Go for it.
Electrical again?
Yeah. Flash security.
All right. You got it.
No problem. Sun's
Yeah.
right up.
So yeah, and I'm gonna and I see I see the direction that Yo-Yo had pointed in, so I'm gonna start driving in that direction.
They are. Well, no, because that would be your move and your action. So yeah, you start the gas and start headed off that direction, but aren't quite going to reach them just yet.
Yeah.
After you, individuals that got lit up there on the other end of that dune. First one is going to put its shots into you, Eyes, in the driver's seat of this truck. 5 plus 12 is 17. A very heavy pistol at this range is not going to do it. The other one is actually going to break cover, come sprinting closer to your truck, and take a shot at you, Yo-Yo.
Here I have the big gun, son.
10 plus 2, 22 total.
Yeah, I think that might hit a little bit.
5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not gonna get through your armor.
Woo!
That's them. Chelsea. One of them is now much closer, no longer is in cover, and is sprinting towards your truck.
I want to go for a leg shot.
Ooh. Yeah, at -8, and at this range with an assault rifle, you're looking at a DV of 15.
15? Cool. How does luck work again?
-8 to the shot, and if you hit, you just do a critical injury to the leg.
Well, I meant luck. How does that work again?
Oh, before you roll, you can add as many of your luck points as you want, and it just gives you a flat bonus equal to that number.
Ah. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, I'll do that, and I do have. So it's because I still have my precision attack.
Solos are cool like that.
Yeah. And I can. Great part about that is I can move those points around whenever I want. It's a 13. That's not a head. I wasn't going for the head.
I don't know if
But-
it gives you the option.
Yeah.
It's the same head to leg.
Oh,
either
it
way.
should aim for. Okay.
Yeah, it is barely going to nick the edge of the clothes, tearing part of it open, but not quite enough to get the shot in.
Cool. And are they and like they're heading towards us, closing the distance?
They are.
And from doing that, I'm just going to, I guess, just fall into an area I can at least take cover in.
Absolutely. Icarus.
Going after the other one.
Yeah, absolutely. He also needs to make a reflex. 3 plus 12, yeah. He is... I assume you're trying to run him down.
Yes.
He
And
is
if
also
not-
going to slide out of the way.
But he's still in very heavy pistol range.
Yeah, absolutely. You are looking at a DV of 15.
That was a 6. What absolute horse shit.
Unfortunately, isn't quite going to connect.
I saw the die. It landed on my Windows bar at the bottom, and it was a 6, and it went... Nah!
It was so.
What hot garbage. Alright, carry on.
But last but not least is the final rifleman, who is going to go ahead and sling that rifle, just pulling out a pistol.
I dodge. Whole truck does a barrel roll.
If your reflex is high enough, you actually can roll to dodge bullets.
I'm 1 away. I'm at a 7.
6 plus 12 is 18. What do we say pistol was at this range? Pistol was 20. Nope, that's going to miss. Alright, brings us to the top of the round, which is Yo-Yo.
Yo.
I have a feeling I don't want to kill these people entirely. Probably want to talk to them. Can I just use my pocket amplifier with my little DJ scratch board, aka my electric guitar, which and I'll just like I'll play a little like remix, like a little like and just yell out. Unless you want to die, I recommend putting those hands up and dropping those weapons. Otherwise, we're gonna keep gunning for you.
Yeah. Roll a persuasion check, please.
That's... Using the wrong perception. I don't know. Where's persuasion? There it is.
And social skills are like middle.
Yeah. Oh no.
Thirteen's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, his momentum would carry him a few more steps, but he would hold his hands up.
Did you drop his weapons? That's the real question.
No, you just said to put your hands up.
No, I said and drop those weapons.
He's not dropping his weapons. Eyes.
There is another one there
There's one
that
that
doesn't have his hands up.
closed about half the distance to your truck with his hands up, and there's one on the ground filled with bullet holes from Chelsea. Not dead,
Cool.
still writhing in pain, but he
Yeah,
is
I can fix
glaring
bullet-
at you.
I can fix bullet holes later. I, however, am going to basically use my movement to drive like right up next to the guy that's standing there with his hands up and honk the horn. Maybe you perhaps should listen to nice lady.
Okay. You could also roll one if you like, but it looks like he's in the process of surrendering. Okay. Chelsea.
They look like they're surrendering, all of them.
One of them has his hands up. The other one is holding a bullet wound. He looks pretty furious at you.
I give him a wink. But they don't look like they're going to shoot us.
Make a human perception check.
Human perception. If they're they're just. That's a 9.
Hard to tell. They both do look pretty pissed, but I mean, hands up, the general, motion for surrendering.
I will keep my gun leveled at them, but I will move to stand next to Yo-Yo, and also be like, if you know what's good for you, drop the guns.
You can hold your action till a specific trigger comes by.
If they aim at us again, I will. The one that I already shot will get shot again.
Okay. Well, it is their turn. One with the hands up, after hearing the blaring honk, just stares at you in the driver's seat of the truck, and will start walking around to your window, eventually just breaking into this really rapid sprint towards your window. You can absolutely take your reactionary shot, Chelsea.
Yep. We'll just take one shot, just to take a pot shot.
Yep, that will hit at this range.
Oh, Oh, that's an automatic critical damage. Oh, that hurts a lot. Oh, that's lovely.
He would have a critical injury if he wasn't immediately dead. The one that was in the sand, writhing in pain, starts to get to his knees, pulling his handgun up, and is just cut down. The one that sprinted up to your window, however, is just going to get as close as he can, hopping up to the side of the truck, point blank with the pistol, and just try to plug you.
I would like to evade.
Oh. I get to look up those rules.
I roll my evasion roll, and that sets the DC instead of whatever the stock DC is.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
29, huh?
Yeah.
No, not a 29.
Let's see if you get better than that.
Yeah, that just lean back and the shot just rings out into the cab and takes a nice bullet hole chunk out of the dashboard. Hey, Chris.
Is this guy trying to surrender? I don't
No,
think
he's trying to kill you.
Oh, okay. I'd like to run him over again. Or at least try.
Yeah. Just whip the truck around, start heading back that direction.
Yep.
Yeah. Their reflex and evasion are high enough that they have to roll a 1 to fail there.
I'll take the risk. You can roll a 1.
I did. He
It's
rolled a 3.
doable. Oh, it'd be like that. What do you mean I lack bullets in my gun? I've only shot it twice.
As long as a magazine of 2. I don't know.
No, it has a magazine of 8. I don't understand.
A 16 at this range will absolutely hit. You with the sweet range for pistols. Well, armor is going to cut some of that. The majority of that is just going to rip into him.
Yay!
The two of you are doing this dance between pedestrian and car.
If he held still, the dance would stop.
Alright, this brings us back to the top of the round, which is the rifleman that you were currently dancing with. And he's going to take a shot at you. A 6 plus 12 is 18. At this range, that's going to be enough. See if one of them can get through your armor. 2, 8, 10, 14. I think that will just break through your armor. Bam. So bring your armor down to 9 and take 4 points of damage, please. And then we're over to Yo-Yo. As that guy is going to... He's actually going to jump onto the back of the truck. He's tired of trying to run him over.
Okay.
Yo-Yo.
Well, I feel like the majority of everyone has kind of been taken care of. How far away is the one dude that was... who do we have? Sorry. We have the guy that's trying to shoot Izzy point blank, right?
Yeah, he is. The two of them are like wrestling at the driver's window.
And how far away are they?
For a pistol shot, you're looking at a DV of
No.
15.
No, like how far? Like walking range? Like how
10
far?
10 meters.
I- So can I get there?
What's your movement?
Oh no. My move is 5.
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
Yeah, just with the pistol out, I'm gonna move, and I'm just gonna, like, pistol, like, to the back of his head.
Go for it.
Or-
It's, melee.
Actually, let's see. Do I want to pistol whip him, or do I just want to, like, shank him with my claws?
Always the claws.
Yeah, actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the gun, like, in the place where you shouldn't put it, in, like, the back of your pants. And then I'm gonna take my scratchers, and just like as he's like wrestling with Izzy, I'm gonna like try and just like grab like it's really hard to explain, kind of. Like I want to try and get my claws like right in the soft spot of like the chin and like the neck, and just if you don't knock it off, these are gonna go straight through.
Make another persuasion check.
I can do this. I'm cool. I can wear how many luck points do I friggin' have?
You
6?
have 6 of 6.
How do I spend them again? I just add 6 in my mod? Is that what I do?
You can spend as many of those points as you want, and however many you spend, you get that much of a bonus to the roll.
Yeah. We'll spend half of them. How's that?
Gotcha. 23. You would get a very begrudging, growled, fine. And he would step back from the driver's window.
Give a little extra pokey for emphasis.
Alright. Both Eyes and Chelsea, there aren't any enemies that you can see. You know that Icarus went to go chase down the 2 riflemen, and you can hear commotion going on in the distance. If both of you would like to start heading that way.
Would you like to chariot?
Sure, why not? Get us there faster.
Indeed.
Alright. But both of you up. You crest the dune there. Say that, Chelsea, since you're not driving, you would still have an action solely because you have a very long range weapon. And you would see an individual jumping onto the back of Icarus's car, and the 2 of them in a very unusual dance.
Yep, I will take a shot.
Go for it. You're looking at a DV of 15.
21.
Yeah, no problem.
No shit.
It is 18.
That one was not the one that was mortally wounded. That one got blown apart by the hand cannon. But you are going to nearly take him down, enough to get him to let go of the truck and just go tumbling off into the sand. Brings us down to Icarus.
You're welcome.
Your passenger is off.
I mean, I was just gonna find the nearest obstacle, ditch the truck, and let them crash. But now I'm just gonna shoot him
Go
or
for
run him over. You know what? I want to run him over. I want to see this one.
That is a total of 3. It is 12. No, sorry, total of 4. 12 minus 8 is 4.
That's fine. Huzzah! 17.
Oh,
And then we I go into the the compendium and find critical injuries and give myself whiplash.
It's absolutely going to chase him down. The impact is enough that you lose control for a moment, and you both see this very, very distressed, already torn to pieces vehicle just come to a crashing halt.
Oh, now why would he want to do?
And you just see Icarus behind it, arms up. Woo!
He's going to have some pain.
Sounds like you, got your job cut out for yourself.
Oh, this one is easy enough.
All right. With only one enemy left who has officially surrendered, at gunpoint between Victor, Sun, and Yo-Yo. The three of you are welcome to return, and you have a prisoner.
First of all, though, I want to take weapons. I would like a pistol at least.
Yep. They both have heavy pistols.
Oh, good. I will take one pistol and all the ammunition.
Is the one that had the was it just like a sniper rifle that the other one had?
It was technically an assault rifle.
Assault rifle. Okay, if it's just an assault rifle, I'll leave it. But
You get 20 rounds of ammunition, though,
I'll take the ammo.
as well as 30 heavy pistol rounds. Sorry, I'm just making sure we did the vehicle ramming correctly, which it looks like we did.
Yep. I have this PDF opened in 3 different
Good call.
pages on different things, and I keep opening more. The one thing that we do need to do next time is once the vehicle starts, it gets put at the top of the initiative.
Oh, yeah. The driver is always the top of the initiative.
It didn't matter because I was the last one.
You
so
were technically in your own combat.
technically the first one, depending on how you looked at it.
You were doing your own thing.
That's fine.
All right. Well, as for technically 6 of you gather, check to your wounds, who I think at most we have a scratch. That is where we are going to take a real quick break so we can all grab a drink, stretch your legs, do what we gotta do, and we'll be right back.
Whiplash is a serious injury, sir. Granted, I've done it to myself, but still. What's up?
And welcome back. Where we left off, the party had dealt with a handful of individuals left to watch the caravan for the specific moment of anyone coming back. They didn't particularly seem interested in taking survivors, as their shots were likely meant to be lethal, but at the range that they were attacking, or the rate of fire at which you were killing them, they were not successful in landing any killing blows, thankfully. You were left at the end with one prisoner, also one working truck, in addition to the one you came in, and a very treatable case of whiplash, it would seem.
Guess we just, slap the collar brace on Icarus.
No, I just imagine like it's just chiropractor style. Like, yep, we're gonna pop this vertebra. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
All right. What would you like to do with your prisoner?
Sort of figured that we need to know perhaps what's ahead of us. Perhaps what's going on. More
Yeah.
information better, right?
I do have points in interrogation if we need it.
I mean, if you want to.
Do we want to go for the violent option or the non-violent option?
Porque no
Yes.
los dos.
Just so you know, I have not taken a Hippocratic oath yet.
Okay.
Therefore, whatever they do to you, I will more than happily fix and let them do it again.
So, tell us what we want to know, and you don't get shot again. Have I shot them before? I don't remember.
No, this one is unshot. But his
Okay, then you don't get shot.
is full of bullet holes.
Yeah, you see what happened to that person? It'll happen to you if you don't tell us what we want to know.
Are we stationary while doing this?
Unless you want to be driving.
I don't know that we know the way to go.
That's fair. That's fine. I was just curious.
He absolutely just glares at each of you. All right. What do you want? Want to know where camp is? You want to know where our secret handshake? What do you want?
Were you part of the group that attacked this caravan initially?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start off with, where are all the people from this caravan?
Just gestures to the ground. Like that's most of them. They might have taken some as leverage. They left me here.
Well, and then where would they take them to? Where is this camp?
He points off behind you, about a 45-degree angle off the road you've been traveling down. Head down that way. You're gonna see a small canyon. You follow the road down, take you into the canyon. Once you come out the other side, you're looking at camp.
I want to make sure he's just not gonna give us directions to walk right into a trap.
Human perception, please.
Yep. I can't tell.
You did threaten not only to nearly kill him, but then fix him, bring him back to life, and then nearly kill him again. I mean, most people would tell the truth under that circumstance.
Yeah. Can't get a good read.
Yeah, same thing.
Mhm.
I mean, I would tell truth. I don't want to die.
Yeah. No, I mean that's a valid point to make. Uh so yep. And about how many of you are in camp?
Oh, less than 100.
Hmm. I don't have enough bullets. So
But hey, if you're just looking for the prisoners, they took them just because they wanted some bartering tokens. I'm sure they'd make a deal with you.
gonna look back at our employer.
Victor's, sitting in his truck with the door open. He's got his smoke out. Just, one head in like one of his hands. I I don't know about all you, but not particularly looking forward to maybe getting into a firefight with 100 nomads.
I mean, day's still young, so who knows? But yeah, that does seem like a quick and painful end.
Oh, all right. Look, I got plenty of euros on me. If they just want to trade them straight for money, we can do that. But I got a feeling that they're not going to make this easy.
Probably not.
Sasha, leave that alone. What have I told you about chewing on dead people?
Yeah, just animals. Every time, oh, we got an animal. All right, so we're killing him and going. What's the plan?
I
Yo-yos.
mean, as much as I want to, he's made depends. He might make a bargaining chip.
Yo-yo's gonna walk over and kind of, I mean, she had claws in his face. What am I saying? She's gonna squat down in front of him and just be like, they left an awful lot of vehicles here. What for?
Got what they needed? I mean, these things are pieces of shit. They took the parts that could be salvaged, the ones that weren't shot to hell. I'm surprised you got them working at all, but that thing's gonna fall apart 10 miles from here.
So, are you a good bargaining chip, or are you just a piece of shit that got left behind too?
If I was a good bargaining chip, they probably wouldn't have left me behind. Just saying.
Oh,
So,
well, then that is good answer. I shoot him in the head.
Yep,
uh,
you beat me to it.
Well,
Yo-Yo is just gonna wipe the blood off of her face,
But I said I never took Hippocratic oath.
considering that she was squat down right in front of him.
And that's why we don't squat in front of people.
Or perhaps that's why you don't shoot someone point blank when I am directly in front of them. Unless, I'm in harm's way, which I wasn't.
Well, we're gonna take some cars over, see if they'll talk to us. I don't know what we have to offer, but yeah, no.
No, it's better if we go back to the other car.
I pick up Sasha and I start wiping myself off with Sasha.
Oh, kitty.
You do realize that Sasha will just groom that off of herself later. I mean, she has literally walked away with a hand that I just replaced for
But that's
someone with a
your
cyber
problem.
hand.
Right. She's self-cleaning. Now I am too.
Never heard of a cat referred to as self-cleaning, but that makes sense.
Actually, at that point, Sasha will actually start assisting you in your grooming because
Oh.
cats.
Well,
Ah.
let's all get into the car and see what these people want.
I don't know how handy you all are with vehicles, but we could take a moment, see if you can get that other one up into working shape. I think 2 cars certainly wouldn't hurt us any.
Yeah. So
I-
we need to make a quick escape.
I'm a much better driver than a mechanic, but
I'm neither.
I
Which
can
one do
try.
you want running again?
The only one that's been running, the other one crashed.
Okay.
It didn't crash. It hit
No,
the
you
speed
wrecked
bump.
it. That is correct.
Not.
Well,
I can take a look. I'm almost as good as fixing things as I am at fixing people.
yeah, land vehicle tech.
Almost.
Still so
And
sad
vehicle tech.
that I didn't take anything to skill.
No better figures.
Okay. It's probably going to take the better part of an hour to salvage, salvage working parts from the other cars, replacing anything in here that looks like it's about to go out, and eventually coming away with what should be a working truck. Or more accurately, a working armored personnel carrier.
During
That's
that,
an APC?
Yeah, just a very, very old one.
and while they're doing that, Chelsea will go over and bury the bodies under the sand as much as she can.
Give me the keys, eyes.
Oh, all right. You're going to let me fix it first, or are you going to just try to run it into something else?
Well, if something else walks in front of it, gotta make
Hey,
sure the mirrors are right, seats adjusted, get the steering wheel just right.
Oh, you're one of those. All right, here, go. Do your
Yeah.
adjustings. I'll be
Yeah.
here under the hood,
Those.
making sure it runs correctly.
Guess you watch. I can do donuts in this thing.
Victor, do you know this particular nomad group?
No. I don't know shit about them other than they decided to ambush us, take all our cargo, and kill all our people.
Do they have any markings or, I don't know, nomad clan tattoos or anything of the sort that might identify them?
I mean, yes, but you're looking at so many different families out here that identifying them wouldn't really do anything.
I just, if there was one that was particularly, savage or some such, then I feel like that'd be good information to know. But
Not so much.
okay.
Alright. The hour would eventually pass. A handful of the bodies, at least, covered up out of the sun. And you have a second working vehicle.
Now that it's working to prove a point, I do donut.
Immediately crashes and brakes. Hitting.
Ah, my driving's much better than that.
Alright. What's the plan then? Going in, trying to talk to him. Like I said, I got about $2,500 to try and negotiate with.
But
I'd like to save as many of the Yetis as we can.
We can grab any of the cargo cases. Each of those is worth a couple grand.
So no.
maybe we see if we can sneak in. If we can cause a ruckus, maybe.
Well, I imagine couple of us can sneak in while the rest of them are keeping everybody busy with the negotiations, and maybe we can get some stuff out the back.
I'm good at sneaking.
I'm all right at sneaking.
They've certainly seen the faces of Sun and I, so we could go in, the guys trying to at least exchange some money for some of the prisoners, and buy you all as much time as we can.
I think that's a pretty good idea.
We can do that.
Alright. Well, if you hear us honking, it means that it's time to get out. Otherwise, get in now as quick as you can. We'll try and meet back up here. Otherwise, see you back at Night City.
If you hear the car not honking, don't come a knocking. I'll just get in the truck.
I like it.
Fuck you.
I
Yeah.
thought my jokes were bad.
Yo-Yo will take out a tear gas grenade and hand it to San. Be like, more like for when things go bad, you know?
Here's hoping that they don't, but thank you.
Well, let's rock and roll, as they say, right?
Yes, some of the old people that I have met have said that in their life, yes.
Those people, rockers, go, drive, drive.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Two of them would take off, following the directions of the nomad. That leaves you with, really your options. You can follow behind them, driving through the canyon. You could try to skirt around the canyon.
Do we-
We can try stealth.
Yeah.
You can always just blow things up and shoot them as needed.
Yeah, I'm not so great at the stealth part, but I fix things well, and the show of force is better than no show.
With 100+ people.
Yeah. Yeah, let's at least attempt to get in, get out. If we can park the CAV a little bit further away and we have to hoof it, that's fine. But, get in, get out, whatever we can. And hope that our employer will be alright.
Chances
Oh.
are they have taken up the canyon because it's easy to watch.
This old thing's not Navy, but that's just fine. Shield it.
It sounds like the plan is to simply pull off far enough away and then on foot try to make your way into the camp.
Yeah.
Uh, does my radio scanner allow for all radio frequencies or just ones that were music is played on?
Oh, anything that you could pick up?
Before we are getting too stealthy or maybe just quietly, can I try and see if they have a radio station like set here locally?
Yeah, you flip through them, which I am sure that you have done, a few times since you've been in the area.
Yeah.
You would definitely pick up various radio stations, a lot of the music, some news stations. Yeah, nothing too special.
No one bragging about nothing. Come on, Poop, I can try.
Oh man, did you see that caravan that we just shot? Wow, can't believe that I, the nomads around the corner 300 feet away, shot that caravan.
Took all their stuff and the people.
We have so much money and gear on us.
Whatever will we do with all of this money and or gear?
It sure would be a shame if someone overheard this and came to rob us.
You know what? There are plenty of stupid people in the universe.
So many.
Just because I try to exploit them does not mean they don't exist.
Very fair. But no, any of the basic radio signals you'd pick up wouldn't be anything too spectacular.
Alright.
Oh, this is more mellow than I wanted. Let's go with that. Alright. You follow the road, maybe not driving through the canyon, but driving around. It costs you a little bit extra time, but at least you're not in any position to be seen by any scouts they might have posted up. Eventually circling around till you see the smoke of campfires, now in the fading hours of light. The makeshift city that you all know has the ability to be torn down and packed up just at a moment's notice. And this entire village of nomads could be gone in just an instant. And you'd also see the other car with Victor and Son approach the entrance to the camp. A good dozen weapons all leveled at the car as one of them heads up to the driver's seat and they start talking. For all of you to sneak into the camp, would you all roll your stealth, please? Definitely a majority pass. Eyes might be a little bit more noticeable, but you all seem to slip past any scouts or any guards that they had up seem to have their attention diverted to the front of the camp, where Victor has now gotten out and has started aggressive negotiation.
How aggressive.
No weapons involved, but definitely a lot of shouting.
Okay.
Eyes doesn't blend in so well because like every 10 feet you have to go, Sasha, come on.
Oh no, I left Sasha in another truck. I'm not bringing my baby out here.
Picking off the clumps of white fur. It's just either way.
I need to tell her to go back to the truck.
I'd like to look out for where either the people would be held or the supplies are.
Make a perception check.
How about both? Can we look for
Well, I mean, I would like both, but I will take either.
Yeah, anyone that would like to keep an eye out, feel free to roll.
Ooh.
Here we go with the high rolls.
But did mine not roll?
It did not.
What's that?
Yeah. But you do see a handful of nomads occasionally patrolling around the edge of the camp. Weapons, hoisted up onto their shoulders. The light of the occasional cigarettes, a very small beacon, the increasingly fading light of the late evening. What looks like a very rundown bus. It was probably positioned here before the nomads even moved in, and they just kind of took it over as, a permanent structure. There's a pair of guards standing by the doors, just talking, occasionally laughing, and their attention seems to be mostly diverted towards the negotiations, but every once in a while one will get up and just take a peek around. With a 22, however, the cargo that Victor would have described to you all as being fairly large black cases. The case itself about 4 feet wide, about 2 feet tall. They are bio-locked, so it's unlikely that they've been able to break into them yet. And you would see at least one of them near the center of camp, just surrounded by crowbars, pickaxes, hammers, whatever they have access to.
Well, I'll tell you this much. We're not getting that one.
Is there enough cover to actually get to it?
No, we're not getting that one.
I didn't ask you.
You would definitely have to break cover to get there.
But you said there's only like one person by it? Two people.
At most, with the very, very light patrolling guard, there's maybe 2 people near it at any given moment.
You get that one last.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Let's see. If I was Nomad, I would not want to drag Box very far from where a box was originally. Therefore, other boxes probably nearer.
Very good idea.
Hopefully the people are there too, considering that's kind of what we were really hired for.
Oh, yes, absolutely. People mostly. I'm just saying, box is probably near other box.
Did
Okay.
you see it?
It's probably in back of truck or under tarp or Any
Yeah.
number of places. But people are in bus.
Even though I think that our employer might probably have a better time negotiating for the people than the items.
A bad call.
Because the items reset, like, especially if they are worth as much as he's talking, there's something. Got some resale there.
Okay. So, what's the plan?
I'm not so big on leaving people as captives. Soft
Okay.
spot.
So, all we have to do, find something that we can transport them with quickly, while another group gets all the boxes. If we can do it quick enough, we can get both.
Yeah, well, first we have to find them all.
But if these buses anything like they're supposed to be, there is likely emergency exit. That they may not have necessarily realized is emergency exit. I could perhaps be able to open it and get people out that way into waiting arms of perhaps vehicle we lift from this nomad clan.
What?
I mean, if we think that's a good idea.
I mean, it would be preferable to know how many people we are trying to save.
Yeah. If it's like 5 or 6 people, I don't know, maybe we can cram them all in here.
Sorry, I didn't understand anything you actually said.
So he was basically saying that a bus should have an emergency exit. You could open that emergency exit, file the people out, and get them to safety.
Gotcha. Assuming that there's a bus?
Yes. So the only thing that looks like it's being guarded at the moment is an old, out-of-commissioned bus.
Okay, I heard box, not bus. This all is making a lot more sense to me now. I'm sorry.
If you want, I can go check out the bus real quick.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop you.
I will ask Yo-Yo to tune in to the frequency of my communicator.
Yeah, sure. You got it, though.
And I snack.
Go for it. Make a stealth check.
Real quiet.
You have still points in luck.
Don't worry, I'm thinking about using them. Where did they go? Mods, age, pocket. Oh, wow.
40. Okay.
I burrow in the sand. Like,
Where did Icarus go?
who the fuck is Icarus? We were always a 3-person team.
There's never been Icarus. I don't know what you're talking about.
I shouldn't have used all 8 of my luck points.
I'm not even sure how you hit 40.
8, no kill,
Very-
like overkill.
Very carefully.
So my stealth is 20. It's a base 14 with a level of 6.
Oh, it's not adding your... Gotcha. And that's just adding the bonuses to the rolls. That makes sense.
Yeah, plus a 10, plus an 8. Yeah.
'Cause I was adding up the numbers, and that's only hitting 20. Gotcha. Yeah. Absolutely no problem in just ducking from car to car, making your way through the camp. Not a sight, not a sound, nothing. Get up to the other side of the bus, here in the window, and you'd see about a dozen prisoners.
While I have this 40 stealth, can I go get that one box?
With the fact that you are breaking cover, it wouldn't really much matter what your stealth check is. The moment you
That's
stepped out,
fair.
they'd see you.
I had to ask, because
Yeah.
it's a frickin' 40.
Yeah, fair.
I will relay in hushed tones back to Yo-Yo that there's about 12 people in there.
I will keep it to myself now. I will relay it. Sounds like he found the people. There's about 12 of them. How many guards?
There's the two at the bus and kind of the roaming pair that is just circling the camp.
Why do they have to be in pairs? Why can't they be by themselves? So cool.
Oh,
You are the reason that they don't be by themselves.
No, that's preposterous. I don't exist.
Sydney.
I'm a shadow in the night. A grain of sand in the desert.
Excuse me. I will relay that information.
All right.
Well, that is more than definitely more than 5.
Did we take the bus?
This bus hasn't
Oh.
run for a good
Okay.
10 years.
No, the fact that this bus is still here is saying that the nomads that probably left it here didn't want it anymore.
At minimum, we need battery, new tires, new tune.
Engine.
Yeah,
And-
oil.
Also, Stephen, back. Can you dispatch of the 2 guards that are there, or catch eye contact with the people in there? Are they tied up? Are they? What you
Chances of me taking out 2 guards by myself are slim to none.
You have 12 other people there with you. Are they tied up? Are they what's wrong? What's wrong?
I don't know.
They
What's
are
wrong?
they are tied
Still, they have shoulders that can bump on.
up.
Risk it for the biscuit and all that, you know.
Can I like sneak my way onto the bus?
There is an emergency exit at the back of the bus. You are going to have to break your way in. But once you
Boy.
could do that, you would have not only a way in, but a way to usher them all out.
What role would that be?
Lockpicking.
I hope it's not that.
Sorry, I mean it's
That- Depends on your method of getting through that door.
I concentrated hard, so I tell my telekinesis.
Mind bullets.
Yep. I have nothing in tech. Absolutely nothing. I can first aid the door. That's the only thing I can do. Out of that entire branch.
First aid that door.
You can use physical force. It's probably going to be loud.
Actually, is there a rusted out panel on it?
Most of the bust is rusted.
Can I use my wolvers to cut out a section of the bus?
Yeah. Again, probably going to make some noise.
Metal cutting metal is never really gonna work. You can also ask the person in your party who can fix things to fix it.
Yeah, he's not very quiet.
No, he's not. It's very true. Very awesome.
So yeah, I just relay back to the group. Well, these are the things I came up with because breaking and entering is not my jam. Any other suggestions?
I would be like,
Well, go ahead.
I would relay whale. I can have a dance off with the door.
And a lot of my suggestions involve things that are very loud. So,
perhaps we.
I mean, I can. I hate to say this. I can probably take one of them. He's pretty quick. Second one, you would have to grab from behind. But he'll be paying attention to me as I do things. That I'll be quiet about it. Promise.
well, they be
So-
quiet.
What if we take out the tube here, grab the box, make our way over there, take them out, and get other people out? Do we need some sort of distraction?
I have a lot of time.
So we would have to do the bus first, and then we could maybe think about the box.
Agreed.
Box is in the center of town. If someone thinks that they can get this other person off the bus, I think I can get the second one.
Oh, I can definitely get one. Don't worry. It's easy. You two wait here. And I start walking off towards the bus.
Make a stealth check, please.
Is he being stealthy? That's the real question, I think.
It's at the beginning, yeah.
Well, he's trying, anyways.
And then when I get within about 10 feet of the bus, it's Sasha! Sasha, where are you? In like stage whisper.
Loud enough
Sasha!
to intentionally be heard.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sasha, where are you? You're a bad cat right now.
Hey. Weapon
Oh,
racer.
yes.
Fuck are you?
I am Ivan. Have you seen Sasha?
Look between each other.
My cat. It's white, hard to miss.
No. Come on, step
Oh.
over here.
All right. And when I'm within arm's reach of one of them, I'm going to hit him with a pressure point punch.
Yeah.
When
Versus
I
his
see-
evasion. Sorry, go ahead.
When I see I cubed over there go into motion, I'm going to try. I'm going to bring out my wolvers and just go for the other guy's skull.
Okay. put us in a makeshift initiative with the two of you just going first, and then the two of them reacting. So the DV against the pressure point grab is probably not going to hit an 18. No, that's a 14.
He automatically suffers a spinal injury, critical injury, in addition to any damage I deal. Which will be... only 1 point of actual damage, but he automatically suffers a spinal critical injury.
Okay. That is not enough to take him out. But, Icarus, go ahead with your claws. I am giving them a negative to this because you are coming from stealth, but it wouldn't matter. Even their base roll did not roll high enough to dodge that. Oh, you took an aim shot.
I did.
Gotcha.
I thought the head was double. I guess it just gave it an extra d6.
I think you double whatever gets through armor.
Multiply the damage that gets through your target's head armor. So they have 4 armor in the head, which is 8, which is going to give them a total of 16 damage. Also, not enough to drop him, but it is enough noise to cause the other 2 roaming guards, at least, to draw their attention in.
Well, while this is happening, as soon as he started yelling for Sasha, can I try to make my way to the actual bus?
Yeah, I will help with that as well.
I am going to put us into some initiative.
Actual initiative.
And when I do that, can I activate my Sandevistan, which gives me a +3 to my initiative?
Damn, okay. 14 would make it a 17.
I did not move. But, you know.
Still. Alright. The first one, his attention is simply drawn over to the sound, weapon out, just starts headed towards the bus. Chelsea.
And what we're going to try to do is open up the back of the bus. Is that what we're attempting to do?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's the goal.
Cool. And you know, they've already I want to move quickly, but also move quietly. I'm at a point where I don't incredibly care about being seen, but I want to try not to be seen. If that makes any sense.
We don't want to draw attention away from what's happening.
But I want to get there quickly.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll give you a stealth check with just a higher difficulty.
Cool. You know what? I will use 2 points of luck on that.
All right. Yeah.
Yep.
At 25, you just dart your way through the cars, no problem reaching the back of the bus.
And for the emergency exit door on the back of it.
Mhm.
Can I take it's just rusted shut, right?
It is.
Okay. Take like a knife I have or something and try to just wedge it in there
Yeah.
to pop it, even
Roll
if it makes
your
noise.
Athletics.
Athletics. Cool.
Like be carried on their back and stay stealthily. Thank you.
Yep. That's a 16.
Yeah. There's certainly going to be the sound of wrenching metal, but it would just pop off, and the door would, a very soft squeak, just fly open.
Cool. And yeah, I guess that is probably all I can do.
Alright.
I just imagine the door making a mouse sound, and that's not the correct speak.
The nomad with an injured spine.
Cannot take an action, but he can make a move.
Yeah, he's just gonna start running towards the center of the camp.
And he with an injured spine?
I don't think that stops him from moving.
He won't run well.
Not a head injury. Spinal injury. Next turn, you cannot take an action, but you can still move. Yeah, he is hobbling away, still gasping for air, trying to get enough pressure in his lungs to actually start screaming for help, but not quite yet. Icarus.
Right. We're gonna do it again.
Go for it. That hits. He rolled a 16. Yeah. 4 of that will get stopped by the armor. The other 8 will go through and drop him.
Yeah. And then should I move on to the bus?
I mean, maybe you might want to deal with the person who's running away.
Towards his friends?
Stop before he gets to his friends.
I just took my action to drop the guy that I was working on. So all I have left is a move.
You have eyes that could probably reach him.
It took me a while to figure out, like, why would my eyes reach? Like, I can see him move. Right! We have a dude whose name Eyes.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
You could simply just start headed to the back of the bus if you'd like.
I would like to do that. What? Tess?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yo-yo.
Yeah, me. Attempting to stealth over. Okay, actually, do I see this guy running away?
Yes, you'd also see the 2 other guards that have been drawn by the sound.
Are they heading towards the guy that's running away?
Headed towards the bus.
Oh, that. Alright. How far away are these other 2 from me?
They'd be about 10 meters.
Could I have silent Jack one of them? How quiet still is the camp?
Still pretty quiet. There's the shouting of negotiations going on near the front of the camp.
So like a gunshot would definitely be hurt.
Definitely.
Okay. Cat. Ooh. How far apart are these two guys?
Half the camp apart.
Okay. I want to try and like get up behind sneak up on the one closest to me, if at all possible.
Make a stealth check.
I want to try and I want to use my team.
Make a stealth check.
I'm trying to find it. I'm gonna add two points.
Okay.
So 17?
Yeah. Seems distracted enough. Just sweep up behind him.
Watch out!
Go for it. Unless he crits. Yeah, no. That's definitely a hit.
I guess it's an 8 well. Watch out! Oh, that's not as much damage as I thought it was gonna do. That's unfortunate. But I got his throat, so he can't scream.
At the bare minimum, yes, you are keeping that one occupied and from calling out for help. The last one would actually be the one that you just tried to bite, or successfully bit. Who does start to cry out, but just clamp down the pressure on the throat. Going to pull out a... What kind of weapon do you have? You should have a melee weapon, I hope.
Nothing.
Handguns are highly effective at close range.
Wait, are my teeth like poisoned or some shit?
I think
No,
you can
you
fill them with
can't.
poison.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an
not
option.
automatic.
No.
That's just a light melee weapon. Yeah, he's... One hand is just gonna pull out a knife and just start swinging it towards you. Melee weapon 8, plus reflexes 6, so this plus 14, so a total of 20 against your reflex.
Dodge? Where's that reflex?
Yeah, reflex.
Do I roll it?
Uh-huh.
Roll it. Oh boy, guys. Great success.
It's not much. It is 1 whole point of damage. But he does manage to at least fend you off of his neck.
Brutus.
Eyes.
I'm gonna go after the guy who's trying to run quickly away with the spinal injury.
Yeah. He's more hobbling away. You're very easily able to catch up to him.
Okay, and then I'm going to just take this opportunity to give him a ha and a hi-ya.
Go for it.
So my first strike.
Yeah. Aha. Nah, yeah. And the kicker, sir. Yeah. I mean, unless... Even if he crits, I don't... Yeah. No. Well, that was a 1. Minus 4, so a total of an 8.
Okay, so the first one definitely hits him. Wahoo! That ignores armor.
2. Gotcha.
And then the second strike.
Come on. total of a 2. It's 2 natural ones in a row.
At least I've dealt 8 damage to him, plus the spinal injury between the 2 rounds.
Yeah, he is still standing.
Somehow.
That brings us to the nomad who's approaching the bus, who has not had his neck bitten, is now looking between the center of the camp where this nomad tried to run, look to his left where this other nomad is getting his neck bit, and just starts calling out, Hey, what the fuck is... And the weapon is just like moving back and forth between the two of you. Oh god, who looks like a bigger threat? Probably the one who just karate chopped his friend nearly to death.
Definitely not the little punk girl with the mohawk. No.
Probably not.
It's just unconsensual chiropractor.
Mhm.
Except you don't adjust it. You make it worse.
That's the non-consensual part.
He's gonna take a shot. 2 shots, actually. At eyes. Which you can dodge these, because you are fast enough.
You have a reflex of 8?
I do.
You bastard.
That's 8 plus 12 for a total of 20.
So that one hits.
And the second one is 3 plus 12 for a total of 15.
That'll miss.
You have to roll again for... Oh, you did roll again.
Do I?
Yeah, for each attack.
No, I only rolled the one. Okay. I can roll again.
Could roll higher. Yeah, you rolled higher. The first one will hit for 6, 12, 13 damage.
8 damage, so I take 2.
The armor is
I lose a point
ablated.
of armor. Yep.
But the gunshots do ring out.
No, I'm not that far down. Stop that.
Chelsea, the
Someone-
door is open.
So the door is open. Everybody, is everyone at least able to move, or are they like hands and feet tied?
No, they're more than able to stand up. Their hands were just bound for easier, movement.
I will start herding them out, and then I guess literally as each one passes me, I'm going to just cut, if I can cut whatever's bonding their hands.
Yeah, it's just rope.
Yeah, I will and then I will point towards where I don't know, our vehicle is or something, or just a way out of the camp. This is where the vehicle is. Go towards it.
This may sound odd, but hear me out. Would you make a conversation roll just to try to clearly explain the plan to each of these very scared people?
Sure. Yeah, I have points in conversation. I got a 13.
Yeah, plenty. One by one, they would start filing out.
Not my first hostage situation.
Icarus, you'd get back there in time. Not taking your action or anything, but if you'd like to, you could, start help cutting binds just to make the process go faster.
Yeah, Wolvers are sharp. It's the only blade I have.
This is the nomad that is standing in face to face with the karate expert, injured spine, just got throat punched twice.
He's not a bad day.
He's gonna try to knife you.
Oh, cool.
Oh, they get 2 of
Ooh,
these.
reverse surgery.
Should have made another knife attack against the punk rock girl. That's a total of 14 for his first attack, and a total of 4 for the second attack. I roll a lot
Yeah,
of natural
kind
ones.
I gotta be getting out of the way.
Yep, you dodge both, no problem. He is just wildly slashing out, still holding the point in his back where you gave him involuntary chiropractic surgery. Icarus.
Yeah, I'll help the people.
Yeah. If you want to spend your turn just simply guiding them, you will certainly no longer be stealth, but you will at least get them out of the camp and headed towards your car.
Yeah, I'll direct them that way.
Perfect.
Can I use my movement to go to that box?
Absolutely. You hear shouting from the front of the camp now in response to the gunfire.
Oh, I picked a bad time to go to the box.
Yo-yo.
I'm still
You're
fighting with
face
the
to
dude,
face.
aren't I?
Rip his throat out.
Can I dual attack, please? I don't know if this is actually possible. Because I have the scratchers and I have the teeth, and I just want to try. Like, I'm legit just want to rip his throat out. Like, he just needs to go away. But I feel like that's the softest thing that I can get a hold of. Unfortunately.
What type of melee weapon is that?
Scratchers?
Yeah.
They're scratchers.
Light,
I don't
medium,
know.
heavy, very heavy. I doubt they're very heavy.
Premium. No.
I'm fairly certain they're light.
Yes.
You can make 2 attacks.
Yeah, okay. I don't think so. What? What?
15 versus reflex of Jesus. Of 10. Yeah, first one hits.
Huh?
For 6. Oof.
Murdos?
19 versus 6 plus 12 is 18. No, that's still gonna hit.
Murdos.
10. That one is looking severely hurt. And is just keeps trying to shove you away as you just keep lashing out the throat with the claws.
Can he at least not? No, he'll probably still try and come after. Ugh.
You could just simply turn tail and run.
Right, but there's people still getting off the bus.
No, they're off. They're out of the camp.
Oh. Oh, they're all off the bus now?
Huh?
Did I see Icarus run towards the box?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, can I, like, kick this guy off of me and, like, into the dirt and, like, run off towards the box, too?
Absolutely. It's heavy enough that the 2 of you carrying it would make it certainly go faster.
Yeah, I can pick up when he's putting down. Let's go!
Perfect. Nomad facing down, eyes. Is gonna try to stab you twice. Just absolutely just growling in pain, blood trickling out of the side of the mouth. First attack is a 9 plus 12 for 21.
Yeah, may as well. Give her a go.
Oh, you would. Second attack is a... Nope, that's a 4. A 4 plus 12 for 16. Nope. You're just parrying the knife blows, absolutely no problem. And you're up.
You know, I would like to have had this end differently, but your friend, he had to shoot a gun. At which point the heavy pistol comes out, and
At this range, pistol is DV13. So yeah, no problem. And
It's a
his
heavy
armor
pistol.
is ablated to the point of uselessness.
He dodges.
He dodges all the way to the afterlife.
so you could have just told me where Sasha was. And then his buddy is still standing.
Yeah, there was one that opened up fire, and then one that was fighting against Yo-Yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the one that has the gun out.
Heavy pistol. That
Rate of fire too, right? Yeah.
I know the light pistol was. I should have this on a cheat sheet somewhere.
Really,
Yeah,
Corey?
we all should.
Ranged combat. Heavy pistols. Rate of fire 2, yeah. Oh yeah, because he took 2 shots against you, yeah. At the range to that guy, you're looking at a DV15, so absolutely.
Here.
Yeah, that's enough that he'd taken the scratches and the bite to the neck. That 8 damage is enough to drop him.
You could have just told me where Sasha was.
Just dies with a, "Who's Sasha?"
Then I'm gonna start stalking menacingly towards the last guy standing.
Gotcha. He is absolutely going to turn tail towards the rest of the clan, taking 2 pot shots as he's running. One towards Yo-Yo and one towards Icarus.
No.
The one to Yo-Yo is
He didn't have a gun. He had a melee weapon. Get out of here.
no, the one that had the melee weapon was just shot to death. This is the one that initially opened fire.
I don't even know what you need to roll to hit me.
At this range, it is a DV of 15. So it's a 20 against Yo-Yo, and much higher, 28 or 29 against Icarus. So Yo,
Yeah. 28 or 29.
it was a crit, and then I rolled again, and then I stopped adding because I didn't feel like doing the math anymore.
You suck.
Against Yo-Yo, that is total of 8 points of damage, which is not going to get through your armor. Against Icarus, 5, 11, 12. I think that
So
should be
1
just 2 points of damage.
No, I have 11 armor.
It doesn't go back up. It stays broken until you have a chance to fix it.
What do you mean?
Every
It
time
was-
you hit, your armor goes down by 1.
Understood.
And you've taken damage at least twice?
It's at 8 out of 11.
Yeah, he rolled a 12, so 4 points of damage. Because your current armor value is 8, minus the 12 damage. Does that make sense?
It was hard at midnight.
I know.
Oh, for some reason I thought my armor had an 11 value.
It starts at 11, yes, but that value drops by 1 every single time you get hit.
I understand. However, I was talking about the actual armor value was
Yes.
11.
Yes.
Is what I thought.
That it does start at 11, and then it drops down to 10 when you get hit, and then 9. The actual value of the armor drops.
Gotcha. I understand.
This will be the last round you guys have before the rest of the camp is able to react and starts descending upon you like a swarm of hornets.
I want to take a shot at the nomad that's running away, and then book it back towards the car.
UV-15.
Nice, find us another box.
Just
15.
Oh, you have an assault rifle. It was even lower than that.
Yeah, that's 17 damage.
Okay.
I...
Yep, he is cut down by the assault rifle.
Cool. And now I'm running back to the car.
Okay.
Just lean out, pop, run.
Icarus and Yo-Yo, two of you just simply booking it, crate in hand.
Can I, is there a main, sorry, you were talking, so I didn't mean to cut you down.
The one who shot me, is he within pistol range?
He just got cut down by an assault rifle.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, fuck it. So.
Is there's like a main pathway here that they'll all be running up, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
If I lob a tear gas grenade right now,
That would buy you some time.
in which case I will do that and then grab the box and run.
Alright. Eyes. Everyone else is...
And as a reminder, I did give my other tear gas grenade to Sun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is definitely about to use it.
Oh yeah, I am walking away and looking for as I walk any Chum 2 or Chum 3 canisters.
Perception check. In the pathway out, in just that hurried rush to not get swarmed and shot to death, unfortunately you're not seeing much more than junk.
Not surprising.
Alright. Especially with the tear gas grenade going off, followed by a second tear gas grenade, and the four of you would be pretty clear of the camp before anyone even really caught onto your trail, though you would hear a thunderous hail of gunfire pour out from the camp as Victor and Sun race back off through the canyon.
Yeah, we'll put everyone in our car. Or like a couple of us just like hanging onto the sides as we go.
People on top just hanging on.
I'd say I burn rubber, but
It's an old school APC, so it seats like 12 in the back comfortably.
That's good.
It would, but a large
Oh.
chunk of that back was refitted to hold those massive black chests.
that's fine. There's plenty of lap space they can share.
Yep.
Between
Sitting on laps, everyone's getting friendly.
the driver, the 3 passenger seats, no, I guess not including the driver's seat because obviously that's filled, 3 passenger seats, the 4 seats behind them, and what would be 4 seats behind them. It would be cramped, but you could do it.
Like I said, I will hang on to the side. If there's a railing on the side, I will hang on to that for dear life if we need to.
Oh yeah, I'll also take an outside rung peg if I need to because I have a cyber arm. So hold on with that.
Perfect.
I try.
I'm tiny, I sit on laps.
The 16 of you, all piled into this old, kind of beat down APC, make it back to the road to see the other vehicle with Sun sticking his head out the roof, just waving at you. And then pointing behind you as they gun it, there is a fairly massive plume of dust that's kicking up from the light of the camp alone that would tell you that they've started to amass vehicles with the intent of giving chase.
Nah, it's fine. We go.
Yeah.
You know,
You-
if we have the ability to, always take pot shots.
You have enough of a head start that eventually they would give up, not wanting to get too close to the Night City itself. And with just the smallest bit of fast forwarding throughout the next day of travel, both vehicles would pull into that stop right outside the entrance to Night City. You see Victor get out, pulling out communicator, looks like a personal radio, talking to someone. He waves you down. Sun would pop out the other side. Fucking good work.
Thanks.
Is this all of them? Any stragglers left behind? Any injured?
Not that we saw. I think we got everyone that was in the bus. Things went tits up a little bit faster than we thought, so we didn't exactly have all the time in the world to check.
It honestly had much more time than we expected.
That's true.
He'd pop open the back of their truck, showing an identical black case.
Well, we got a couple of them at least.
Each of these is worth about $5,000. Split that up between us, giving you all, of course, the bulk of the share. Could get you enough to get into the city.
We can hope.
Where is Daddy's little Sasha? Oh,
The-
there she is.
Unperturbed white feline would just hop out as if it was just another Tuesday. About 20 minutes later, a long stretch limousine would pull out of the city, make its way over to your rest stop. Handful of suits, little more than, hired muscle bodyguards, would step out, meet with Victor. You can hear them talking about this is everything that he could recover, anything else, and they're fighting off an army of nomads and it's just not worth it. Eventually, the suits would hand over a small briefcase. They'd retrieve the black cargo boxes, and not a single word to any of you, just simply hop back into their car and drive away.
Fucking corpos.
Victor would come over holding the briefcase, spinning it around to the four of you. I'd say that's a hell of a payday. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's just about
Sorry.
just look at Victor and be like, interesting company you keep.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them company.
Hey, they pay, at least.
They're pretty damn good, too.
So, what did we just deliver?
Oh, those suits belong to Biotechnic. They're planning on building a whole bunch of greenhouses out here, cut that dependence on any of those independent farmers out in the Badlands. Which anyone that's played Cyberpunk 2077 would know that they're successful.
Yes, I was just playing that earlier today.
Spoiler. No.
Yeah, those are some pristine, grade A crop seedlings. Something Night City hasn't had in a long time.
Well, hopefully it means they'll remember this, next time they need help.
I don't know if I'd go back to them for work.
That's fair. Right now, I'm kind of a free agent, per se,
Good call.
Well, we have an APC.
Yeah,
Needs a little work. She'll do.
if you don't mind, we're gonna get all these survivors loaded up. Start working on getting them where they need to go. In the meantime, you kind of start parceling out the money from the briefcase, and you all 1,500 eddies.
This is enough to get started.
And I did put in the word that the condition for them getting these 2 cases was that at least the 4 of you were given the go-ahead for new identifications once you get into the city. Free of charge, of course.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Uh, from the sounds of it, you could all use maybe not a new start, but at least a new face for a while.
That's putting it lightly.
He'd hold his hand out to each of you. Thank you. You risked your asses and you came through. Hell of a thing to find out here.
Yeah.
Icarus will shake his hand,
So
pull out some
Chelsea.
pliers, pull out a bullet from his vest. Yeah, it's always fun.
Don't worry. Just how does it go? Chipping in? Yes.
Yeah.
That's right, right?
I don't even know what the hell you just said to me.
No, I think it means like putting in like cyber mods and stuff.
Oh no, he said words. I don't know what the words were.
I said
Chipping
chipping
in.
in.
Chipping
It's-
in.
Yeah.
Oh, Castro
He's-
Group. Okay. I opened up a street slang wiki. But yeah, I mean, we're all chipping in.
Yo, we'll pull out a little holographic business card and hand it over to Victor. As soon as I can get into the location, I'll be playing. If you want to come check out a show,
I'd have to do that. Let me take care of these people first. He would actually hold out his keys to you. They're already loaded up in your car. Plus, that thing looks like it's barely running. At least mine will get you around for a little while longer.
Yeah, it's not gonna complain about set of free wheels.
Those keys are gone. Icarus already got it.
Yeah, I look at my
train
no
you.
skills in driving. I'm okay.
Yeah,
Something else.
no, he'll give the keys to the APC. Like it's just like a really quick, like fast swap.
Trying to take my car too? Bunch of ingrates, I tell you. Alright. Seriously.
He can have the car. keep the keys.
You too.
You'd climb up into the APC with all of the survivors, start chatting them up, figuring out where they're going, where they came from, and 4 of you are welcome to get into your new ride. And for probably the first time for all of you, drive into Night City.
Huzzah.
Hell yeah.
Rock
Say we go get a
music.
drink.
Fun. There it is.
And so Yo-Yo turns up the radio.
The rock music kicks in as the camera starts panning up away from your armored personnel carrier, making its way into the city, past the law, and hopefully towards a new life.
Oh, who wants to be a roommate with Sasha and I?
A chorus of, not me.
Yeah, I'm good.
Got it.
But
Nope.
whatever path the 4 of you may take in the future, whatever adventures you might have in this glorious place, glorious future, that is unfortunately a story for another time. But that is where we're going to put a pin in it for tonight.
Obviously, street racing while yo-yo DJs at the back.
Clearly.
Little pirate radio station.
little trailer for the medic, and on top of that is a shooting platform. All got our own thing going at the same time.
All right.
It's like a food truck with them.
Thank you all so much for being here and watching. Of course, thank you to my lovely cast. You all are fantastic. I am very much enjoying Cyberpunk Red and can't wait for whatever projects we may have in store for it in the future. But before I sign off, I do of course want to give you all a chance to reintroduce yourselves, and if you're working on any project people can go check out, now's your chance. Starting, you know what, let's go the other way this time, just because I'm a monster, and start with Aubrey.
Hello, I am Aubrey. You can usually find me everywhere on the internet at Mad Queen Cosplay. I am usually found herding cats over on Goblets and Gays, but also every Monday for the next couple more weeks because we're nearing the end of our first season. You can find me over on Nat20 Productions in Wayward Arcadium. Tomorrow is the big dance. Monday is the big dance at our magical school campaign, and we're all very excited and scared as to what is going to happen. And then other than that, bring your own mech. And
Yes.
I have things in the future that I can eventually talk about when they actually happen. So I'm excited.
If you like giant robots, go check out Bring Your Own Mech, it's so good.
Yep.
And then over to Zach.
I'm Zach. I am not doing shit this weekend, unfortunately. However, every other weekend, you should be able to find me Saturday mornings with our game that started it all, The Lost Caravan, Pathfinder game. After that, Sunday evenings, you can always find me at Lancer. Other than that, I do my best to try to keep our Minecraft server going.
Heck yeah. Both amazing games. Highly recommend you come check out. Over to Tessa.
All three. Join our Discord. Join the Minecraft. One of us.
Join.
Hi, me. I am Tessa. You can find me on Twitter, Beetleboop Pins. You can find me on Etsy at Beetleboop Studios. I make geeky D&D jewelry and related goods, pins, pillows, stickers. I like to do a little bit of it all because we geeks deserve it all.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you can find me Saturdays at our, of course, original Lancer games. Sunday, wait, Lancer. Whoa, hold up. Saturday, original Pathfinder game. Sunday, Lancer. Whee! And then, of course, in the Discord channel, where I community mod, I do the Discord thing. Man, it's late. I'm sorry.
So good.
Find me in places. It's fun.
Go to the place. Find me there.
Yeah, do the things. Fun times.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then over to Cal.
It's late. I'm Kyle, also known as Shadowhogger on the internet. I can generally be found also over on the Lost Caravan Discord, as well as in a bunch of one-shots, as I like to fill a seat and help other people enjoy tabletop role-playing games.
Heck
And
yeah.
this is a great way to try out something if you're not ready to commit to it in your regular group or in a home game or anything like that. Come on over to the Lost Caravan and sign up, get in a one shot. We're all happy to play with people, so that's the way it works.
Absolutely.
But you got to come over to the Discord first.
We love having people. We love teaching people new games. And clearly, we are sometimes adequate at learning new games ourselves. Almost.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, and of course, I'm Andrew, your games master for the evening and for most evenings. Like I said at the top of the stream, our schedule is a little light coming up. Saturday is TBD, but otherwise we have about a 4-day break, and then we're coming back next Thursday with some Savage Borderlands, which is going to be a fantastic time. Very excited. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I see our friends over at TPK Roleplay are live. I'm going to throw a raid over to them. But first, thank you all for watching. Once again, literally can't do this without you. Y'all are amazing. Just everything we get to do is fantastic, and it's the viewers that come by and, hang out that make it all possible. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, I want to wish you all a goodbye, a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.